Hey everybody, welcome back to more Adventures of Mana, where we defeated quite a few bosses in the last few episodes, plus we also defeated the Dark Lord. Difference is, we encountered Julius once again, who took Fuji, once again, and she was under some sort of spell. We attempted to save her, but got shot off the mountain in the process. We landed in the desert next to Ish, which is the town we're in now. Our Chocobo friend found us, and brought us over to here, but we were both collapsed in the bushes outside the town. We encountered Sir Burgard, who is actually in this house right over here, and we pretty much lamented to him how we're failures and we're not really a hero in any way, in shape, or form. So, might as well explore this town while we're here. Sir Burgard asked me not to tell you, but the fall from the airship left his legs in ruin. And since that day, he has silently cursed himself for being unable to help those in need. Then he would tell us there was a young man who would come and save us all. We all thought it naught but the ramblings of an old man. That is, until my niece and I found you in your chocobo. That steed of yours nearly died carrying you to safety. Perhaps she too knew that you were special, that you were a reason for hope. The professor's been tending to your bird ever since, though there's still a chance she may not make it. You best see her before. Can this game get any more depressing? I mean, wow, like this game is very depressing. Like every single moment is like, oh, somebody might die, somebody might be killed. It's just like someone gets kidnapped, you're a failure. It's like, oh man, come on. You'd be a fool to try to traverse the land's seas. They are filled with terrible beasts that will swallow you and your vessel whole. If there was only a way to move across water fast enough to avoid the monsters, perhaps the mad professor who lives on the western edge of town can build something. Western edge of town, so right over here. There, good as new. No, better than new. The poor bird's legs were shot, so I made her some new ones. Jet-propelled legs. With these miracles of modern mechanics, she can even fly over water. A regular chocobot. How can I say no to those eyes? I knew you'd come around. What don't you think of leaving before making peace with old Bogard? That we shall. The professor is pretty much all head, so he has the knowledge of being able to build a bunch of mechanical stuff. Hello, person that wasn't here before. You're an Ish. You were once a tiny protectorate of the Vandal Empire, until a gem of night wielding the holy sword came and vanquished the evil. All that is left of the Empire now lays buried within the desert sands. Buried in the desert sands? That might come up at some point. We have a weapon shop over here, which we're gonna go here first because, you know, weapons. Let's see here. We have a fire shield, which we kind of want because that can actually block against ice attacks. So we get that. And then this costs, yeah, I want that, but I also want the flame flail. So let's go into my inventory and see if I can sell some stuff as well. All right, and there we go. And now I'll be able to afford the flame flail. Just enough, actually. So let me buy that. There we go. And perfect. Now I have all the good stuff from here. And speaking of all the good stuff, since I only have like these armors right now, it's actually much cleaner, which is nice. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the blood sword be equipped. I'm going to swap out this for the flame flail, so I have that as well. The morning star would be useful, so let me just kind of sort these like that. There we go. I definitely want that on. I want some keys on. So let me check out the... I don't think I'll be able to afford anything in the item shop now that I think about it. I think I have like 64 GP. I mean, I can sell some items while I'm here, since I haven't actually gone through my item list. Okay, I have 6 keys. I don't need these mole whiskers. Just get rid of those. All these high potions, I actually don't really need that many. So let's just kind of go through and just kind of sell all these. There we go. I'll keep the ethers though, because those could be useful in a pinch. There we go. And now let's go through your inventory and see what you got. You have, I don't need any matics. I have 5 potions, I just sold those. I don't need any matics because I have the morning star. So let me just buy a couple more keys here. There we go. And then one more key ring. And that ought to be good for a little bit now. So let me just go through and quit. And then let's make peace with Bogard. Now that we're pretty much all set and ready to go, I think he knows what we want to say to him. There is no need for apologies, Sumo. The fact you are here is all the proof I need of your conviction. Now listen carefully. The road ahead will be fraught with peril. Julius has seized the power of mana and bent it to his will. The only one who might stop this is the Gemma Knight, wielding the Holy Sword. Holy Sword? You don't mean Excalibur, do you? Indeed, I do. The very sword that put an end to Vandal. Where is it now? Sealed away so that it might not fall into the wrong hands. Not even I know its location. But there is one who does. Journey back to Wendell and speak to Sir Siba. I'm unfamiliar with the lay of this land, but the professor will know the quickest way to Wendell. To the professor we go. Try not to bear Sir Bogard any ill will. The poor man has suffered enough. Yeah, and so have I, honestly. In the Japanese version of the game, when Sumo is actually lamenting to Sir Bogard, he actually does blame himself for Amanda's death. Because technically, yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's another thing that he feels like he's a failure as well. But it isn't all weirdly bad. When you kill the Dark Lord in the Japanese version of this game, and the original for that matter, he actually does mention getting revenge for Willy, who died in the beginning of the game. Willy is like never mentioned at all, like in the English version at all past that point, so it's kind of just thought of in the background in a sense. There's a pier to the north of town. Set off over the sea and travel east, and then east some more. When you reach the far shore, set your course due north for Wendell or due south for the Ammonite Coast. They say that Ammonite? Yeah, Ammonite Coast. Bon voyage. Can you imagine how he's like saying that and in my voice he's just like correcting himself? I didn't mean to go back in here. There we go. Let's see, I technically should heal. So let me do that really quick. I mean, I'm missing a little bit of MP, but 10 GP to heal really quick is not that big of a deal. So we have quite a few places to explore now, because now our Chocobot can pretty much go anywhere in the world. The terrible demons crawling about the realm are thought to be minions of the Archmage Julius, summoned from the pit. That makes sense, actually. The architects of Vandal had methods to erect massive structures atop unstable sands, knowledge long since lost. The Dime Tower, a symbol of the Empire's might, was one such construct, until it too was swallowed by the desert, following Vandal's demise. Dime Tower. I have a feeling that name's going to come up again in the future. So, we are effectively near the end of the game, hence an awesome music change, but also, while I'm standing still, I have a cape. I have pretty much Sir Bogard. It's pretty much thought of that Sir Bogard gave it to you, which I would understand, but there isn't really a scene for that, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, you get that from Bogard, and it's just like, you are a hero now. You are pretty much destined to save the world. So I probably should switch over to a weapon that can hurt these things. There we go. So again, the Blood Sword gives me health every time I swing it, so it's just amazing. And I loved using it. I love just attacking to the beat of this song. It's so good. This song is so good, and it gets me pumped for the end game. It is amazing. But I'm killing a lot of these things, but I do need money, and I would like experience as well, because believe it or not, I kind of feel like I'm under-leveled for this point in the game. Because, yeah, things hurt me a decent chunk. Not there, though. It's mainly bosses that do a lot of damage, but that's just usually how this game is. These things I can't really hurt yet. I mean, I could if I mess around with my weapons, but I'm not going to bother doing that because it's a little bit too much effort at the moment. But yeah, let's get on our Chocobo. Because now what we can do is explore the seas. And explore them we shall. So he said go east, and then go east some more. Just keep going east until you hit the end of the shore. So just go over here, over here, over here. And now we're at the end, so we just head north from here. So heading north along our trail, we get a place that we can't really go to, but we're gonna keep that in mind. We hit this pier right over here. And if we head north from here, we see Wendell right above us. So we can just go whoop, straight up, and get over to Wendell. Wait here, girl. The neat thing about the Chocobo is that sometimes it can be a boy. I have seen it say, wait here boy or wait here girl, depending on my saves. It's weird. I don't know what sets that off. I think it's just random chance. Or it could just be weird translation errors or something. I have no idea if it's actually supposed to be a thing or not. But yeah, we noticed that Siba is not here. So that's fun. We're going to need to find where Siba went. He's not in window anymore. Let's see if we can find somebody that knows something. Lands River all share a common source, a great waterfall. Nope, no, but you have nothing to tell us, so what about you? So Siba set out for the frozen waste after learning that Lorum was besieged by otherworldly creatures. That forsaken place lies across the sea to the south. You can sometimes see it on clear days. Well, we passed it on the way here, so we might as well just go back to it. Hello, Chocobot. Thank you. And let's go. Most of the enemies in the beginning area aren't really a threat anymore, so I'm not even gonna bother, just gonna attack them. Let's head south from here once again. Let's make our way back through the map that we can just go along now and just fill it out as we go through because it's not really that big of a deal. We do see some enemies here and there on the map as we're going along, but we can't really do anything about it. So right about here, we can just go down from here and then just make our way around and get to where Lorum is. Avoid these enemies because, again, we can't really do anything about them from here. At least they can't hit us, so that's fine. Almost there. And there we go. Let's go up here. We have some trees right there, so we're going to keep that a note for later. Go around over here. Over here. And we see the town of Lorum. Wait here, girl. So Lorum has problems. The villager is encased in solid ice. Yeah, we can't really do much anything here, and that could be a problem. It's frozen solid. My bet's that Sir Siba's in there. So what's going on? Hello. My kingdom finds itself overrun with the Archmage's newly risen horde. One of those, a twisted creation known by some as Kary, still by others as Merilith, which is hilarious because it was originally called Kary in the original game because you can't fit a name like Merilith in the spacing of the original game, so yeah, it makes sense. Has taken up residence in the Kara Mountains. The Gemma Knight announcing himself as Sir Siba came to rid us of the creatures in her bone-chilling gales, but was imprisoned in ice before he could challenge the serpent. If not freed soon, I fear he may succumb to the same bitter fate as my subjects. So he's pretty much frozen over as well, and we can't really do much about that, so we need to find out where we can go. And I know just where we can go, so we can stay right there for now. Ow. Hey, the game didn't freeze, and I'm a Moogle. Yay! Let me go over here. Can I? There we go. I'll at least take you along. There we go. So I have a quick way back if I need to. Alright, so it was just that one off chance moment that the game just wanted to freeze for some dumb reason. It's a Vita title. They're not prone to crashing, but it can happen. Find a Sakaribu Baubles. That's nice because they do sell for a lot of money, and I'm going to keep that in mind. A high potion, I'm selling that because I don't really need them. Especially since I could heal by just switching over to Blood Sword and attacking something. Give me more high potions I can sell. Give me more ruby baubles I can... Can I hit you, please? Stop hitting me. Let me hit you. There we go. And there we go, you're down. They have a really long death animation, I'm not gonna lie. There we go, level up. That's exactly what I wanted right now. Let's see here. Do warrior once again and bring my strength up, or I can bring my intelligence up. I'm going to do that because my intelligence is lagging behind. Not that it's that big of a deal, but I would rather have more MP just so I can cast more magic and stuff. Ow. Stupid fish spawning right on top of me. There you go. And let's see, weapons. I'm going to need to put on the Werebuster, so let me replace my key for a second there. And just kind of pop, and then cut through trees. I realized I could have sold the axe, but this is fine. I'm like trying to like just walk around enemies. It will be far too cold in the waste for you, Chugglebot. Wait here for me. That actually does make sense because people that use prosthetic limbs, their stumps, they usually tend to ache when it's like raining or snowing. So it makes sense to not have your Chocobo in this area for that reason. But I don't think they really thought that far ahead. It was probably just because we don't want you zooming through this area on your Chocobo. That's probably what it was. I mean, it'd be nice if it wasn't, but who knows. Either way, the flame flail is nice to have because it's snowman in these areas. These ones here, you only can hit them with the flame flail or fire-based magic. So that's a little bit annoying. So it's nice that I have that, but otherwise you could use your sword, which is, it's really nice because the enemies here do give you a lot of experience, especially these big walruses right here. For one, they're so easy to kill and it's just good experience. So you can just go to this particular room in general. Like there's no way out from the right and down over here. I meant to say south. I don't know why I said that in the down, but you know, either way. Yeah, that's good experience. That like one spot's a really good experience. It is nice though, because our first heroic act of actually doing something like as a hero, instead of just like, oh, hey, we killed a boss, we're trying to just save Fuji. We're saving an entire town now. So yeah, that's really nice feeling, especially since this game's been really depressing the entire time. You're constantly just going from one place to another. You have people die, you have to kill somebody yourself before they turn into a monster. People just get kidnapped in front of you all the time. It's like, it's like you want like one happy moment, and it is nice that we're saving entire town. The castle, people, mind you, I mean the castle is small, but it's still something. It is still something, so that's nice. That being said, this area is kind of a good one for grinding because a lot of these enemies don't really hit you that often. Like they're just kind of burned to just wander around. I mean, the only time you really get hit here is if you get close enough and then wait out their like really long sluggish attack animation or something, or just get one of them spawned on you. And the other time you might get hit is when you mess up like a focus attack because all these rocks everywhere. If you try to do like the lunge sword one, you're just gonna stop yourself on a rock and it's annoying. So you kind of want to just do the spin one if you can, because it just, you can go around so much easier. But I don't really need to do too much grinding because we're already here, the Kary Mountains. But I'm actually going to get rid of these two snowmen really quick just because a little bit more experience should be fine. And I think I should level up. Yeah, I knew it. Cool. I actually was just taking a guess. But there we go. Mage. I'm going to get more intellect because I get a refill when I do. The Kary Mountains. This place is not terribly bad when it comes to puzzles, but there is a lot of ice stuff going on. So just keep the flame flail equipped if you want to actually kill some stuff and just kind of just find a spot that you can move forward and you're good to go. Nothing hard, nothing special. This is a puzzle that you can't really do anything about until you just hit that switch, and then you see the snowman just kind of have a party, and it just goes along, and then comes over here, and then you push the snowman onto the switch yourself. Open up the door, and continue forward. Not a big deal. And now we just go over here. And these things we can't really hit with the flame flail, so we need to swap back over to our sword, which isn't that big of a deal because we can wreck them with that. So just switch back over. And now we have some ducks. Kill them. A couple hits ought to do it. Although, yeah, this will work just slightly better. I like that they also get affected by the ice too. They just kind of fling. It's really funny. Oh. He died and then flung all the way over there. Let me just, whoop. Nope. Let me, aw, man. Are you really gonna make me wait for my bar? At least I'm decently high enough level that the bar doesn't take as long to just go through now, so that's kind of nice. Here we go. Hello, more enemies. Let me just line them up. Boop. And perfect. I have a door right over here that is locked tight, which means I need to pop on a key. I don't need the werebuster here, so let me just do that. There we go. Go up here and see what we got. We got some enemies, some bramble, which I could just avoid all of them and just do this. Hello, ice puzzle. Let's see, how do we go about this? Can't go that way, can't go that way. I wish we could just stay over there by doing that, but we can't. That just brings us a little way over here. So let's start from here. Nope, there we go. That worked. What do we got over here? We got ice puzzle. So let's check out over here. Door with snowman. Let me just line them up and boop. Wow, okay. I didn't realize I had them all lined up. Let's see, we have a lot of skelly-mans and some stairs. Let me just do that and do that. And let's see where you lead. You lead to 2F. All right. Well, that should be obvious where it leads. What we got in here? Nothing of note aside from you. Bye-bye. And it looks like a lot of ice puzzles. So whee! Oh, cool. I like being blinded during in puzzle. Let's see here. Do I got anything on me? I can just use heal, that's fine. Spells, and you just pop on heal, there we go. That's not a good location. I didn't mean to reuse that. Let's swap back over to heal because that's, not heal, but cure, you know what I mean. You got a spell called heal and you got a spell called cure. It kind of makes it a little bit hard to figure out sometimes. Let's pop that on. Ow. All right, let's see where else we can go. So let's keep going this way. And this way leads down. It actually comes back from that ice puzzle that I skipped earlier. If you want to do that ice puzzle, you'll wind up over here. Pretty much you kind of skip some rooms, but not really, since this is still kind of an expansive second floor. So either way, you're going to be going through this just kind of on this ice. You could stop yourself early if you have the flail and just kind of hit one of those stumps. Well, we might as well see where this takes us. So, just a couple more yooms. We have a way forward, looks like. We have a cracked wall right there. So swap over to the Morningstar. Boop. Back to the flail. We got some stairs. Hello, enemies. Another level up would be nice right about now. How close am I? Kinda. Like maybe a couple sets of enemies. Hello, rock. Let's swap over to the Morningstar, get rid of the rock. And knock out this wall right over here. What do we got? We got a recovery pond. That's useful. So if we want to grind at all, we can just go right over there and just like kill an enemy. Walk in, walk out. Pretty simple. Let's see. We got over here leads to just a bunch of rocks, which we can whoop. Post me here, or future me, I should say. If you head to the left instead of to the right, which is the way that you want to go, heading to the left actually leads you to this little room with all these ducks over here. So we just get rid of them. I'm actually higher level than I am now in the current recording because I came here a little bit later. But yeah, you just head down from here and you get into this room with all these enemies. And of course I leveled up, so let me just skip that really quick. And again, if we get rid of all the enemies in here, whoop, and then whoop, it's dead. And then one more, we get a chest that has an elixir in it. Elixirs just give you full HP and full MP like they do in most RPGs, so you want to save them. And now back to past me. I always hate using this weapon to attack. Just kill them through the wall. But yeah, I always hate using this weapon to attack. It's just so slow and the windup's just kind of annoying, so I'm swapping back over to the flail for now. And then right over here we have a small ice puzzle, but again, small, so it just leads to the stairs, which leads to the Kary Mountains Bridge. Not 4F just yet, but this area looks like very bossy, you would think. But really, no, it's not. I mean, it's just outside. It's just one of these little outside things. I just killed him through the wall too. And now for more dungeon. Now we're on 4F, so we have a little thing that we can just bloop, right over to the other side and go through this door. Oh, ow. Switch over to the sword so I could heal off of them. There we go. And get a level up. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna do mage once again. Got quite a few level ups that I can just kind of even it out a little bit. Let's see, what do we got over here? Hello, enemy that I'm gonna swap over to that for. And miss you entirely with a full gauge. That's fun. Bow high ether, thank you. Hi, room. I would love to be able to just whoop straight over to it, but yeah, the game doesn't let you because technically you can't hit it at angles. You actually have to go along this and then wait until you kind of attach to one. It's a little stupid, but since you couldn't do angled shots like in the original game, it does make a little bit of sense. It's just kind of dumb. There we go. Not that that's the big of a deal. I mean, that puzzle took me like, what, 2 seconds? So I was like, whatever. Ow. You'll pay for that. And you have. So boop, boop. You're down, up here, down here, and through here. Hello, enemies. You can go down. Then swap over to this for that. Ow. Back to this. Get rid of you, and get rid of you. Makes sense that they're weak to the flame flail, because fire and bandages, I'm pretty sure, doesn't mix. Okay, now I need the Werebuster. It's like the only time you need it in this whole dungeon. Just boop, and then you get through. And then swap back over to my sword. So boop. I actually meant to. Yeah, let me. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That works for me. We got 2 paths. So I'm gonna go and take this one. Ow, there's a duck in there. Hi, enemies that I can't hit with the sword. Or not the sword, the flail. You know what I mean. And then whack. Every time I always pick the wrong one. All right, swap over to this just in case. I might need it. I missed. I mean, that's fine. I could just go over here and then just do it the natural way. Nope. This side. Whoop. Ow. Can you not spawn there, please? You heal. Actually, I don't really necessarily need the heal because right up here, ow. Now I need a heal. Through this door, there's another recovery pond. Kinda useful. And whoop. I technically hit you with that? Oh, come on. Every time. I swear, every time. It's over here. I got it. Not that I necessarily needed to because I could just continue along and let's see. Yeah, it makes me go back, which yeah, I probably should have. So let me actually do that and actually, you know, stay over there. Got it. Morning star we go. There we go. Swap back over to this. I said swap back over to this. Wait for the bar and whoop. And then we're good to go. Hi, enemy that's in the staircase. Oh, that's just awful. I mean, it's fine, but I don't necessarily need it. And now, you think we'd be at the boss? Oh, we're not. There's more dungeon again. Yeah, this is a very big dungeon. I mean, we're getting towards the end of the game now, so it makes sense. As long as you're prepared, you have the blood sword, you're pretty much good to go. Oh, come on, you went through the wall. Thank you. That makes up for the one I missed earlier. Now we have this room with more ducks. Hit you again. Go down, please. And now go down, go down. There we go, you took a while. And now, you think we'd be at the end, but we are. We are at the end, finally. It took forever. And there is Merilith. This fight is actually ridiculously easy. If we just do this, and then just kinda spam attacks with our blood sword, this is the fight. This is the fight. She can technically move around the field if you're unlucky, but yeah, this is the fight. We're frozen, we're pretty much done. Just keep whacking and you're good to go. Yeah, she's kind of getting out of there, so it's a little bit of a problem, but yeah, not a big deal for me. Easy fight. If she moved around the field, it wouldn't be that much different. You would just have to chase her around and then do the exact same thing. But now, we get the Ice Brand, which gets us out of here with a new weapon. A new weapon, the Ice Brand. So, capable of delivering a 3-fold attack, just like normal swords, effective against enemies weak to ice. As you can tell, it's not very useful here per se, but it is nice. So now let's get out of this icy wonderland. Yeah, I can't really hit you, so it's not really that much of a bother for me. Let's go over here, attack you. Stupid rock. Get another level up. Both enemies are like, oh man, he got a level up. And I was like, heck yeah, I did. I could also go over to the shop and sell those ruby baubles. I don't really necessarily need them. I didn't mean to lunge myself off the ledge like that. All right, let's sell those baubles. So they sell for 100. They're not really that big of a deal, but yeah, I might as well just get rid of them because it is money after all. And let's see what you sell. Anything useful? Not really. Maybe the gold needle earlier, but I didn't really get petrified at all. The eye drops would have been helpful. Wait here, girl. And now everybody is free of the ice. Whoops. And now everybody is free of the ice. Can I talk to you naturally, please? The Kingdom of Lauren welcomes you, traveler. I sure hope it does. Hello, Siba. Sumo, I know it is the holy sword that you seek. If we are to find it, we must hurry. There is a river which spills out into the sea at the Ammonite coast. Follow it upstream until you arrive at the float rocks. Sir Siba gives you the skeleton key. Use this to enter the sealed cave in the float rocks. Beneath the mountain awaits Ifrit, guardian of the holy sword. Once you have slain the guardian and retrieved the blade, return to me and I shall reveal all. So we need to beat Ifrit in order to get the holy sword. Seems like a challenge. A big challenge, but I might as well talk to everybody now that everybody is free of being frozen. Yeah, I can imagine being frozen today is not a great thing. Hello, person. My, it's so warm now. Great talk. Bye-bye. What's the point of this? Let's go over here. What is the point of that gate? Like, why? Well, let's see what the king has to say. You have my thanks, young warrior, and the thanks in my kingdom. Sir Siba awaits your tidings in the Yon chambers. Yeah, I already talked to him. I know I need to go to the Ammonite coast in order to find Ifrit and defeat him and get the holy sword. So it's gonna be a little bit of a trip. So, next time Azure plays more Adventures of Mana, we're gonna go to the Ammonite coast and seek out Ifrit. See you all then.